All right, welcome back, everyone. We're here for week 3 on the TDeezPod. I got Dan with me as always. You know what? Maybe I was thinking we phone a friend during this one too, or just see
You
what.
have someone lined up?
No, I don't. But that'd be funny.
We can call Guido and get his take on something.
Yeah, I'm gonna call Guido and ask him about his matchup or something this week. But first, well, we're looking back at last week.
Yeah, let me know
Uh,
which game you want to start with.
we'll just start at the top. Well, sorry, just crushed pizza. I'm like fucking hiccuping. We're gonna start with mine, I guess. But last week, Dan went 3-3 on picks, and I went 2-4. So now Dan takes the lead in the win-loss column of the season, and he is 7-5, and I am 6-6. So
Oh,
it's gonna be
uh,
close all year. I lost my pen, so I can't write the new ones, but whatever. I'll find it eventually. All right, going
those-
into my matchup here. It's not
that was
good.
against
Yeah,
that was
against
against
Schnack.
Jeb, right?
No, Schnack.
From last week?
Yeah, I haven't
Oh
played Jeb
man,
yet. Here we go. Yeah, I went against Schnack, and as you can see, my top performer was my tight end, which normally is not a good sign. And it wasn't a good sign. And the only reason why he was my top performer is because he fell on a fumble in the end zone and got a touchdown for free.
let's also talk about no rookie quarterback has thrown a touchdown this year, which you have
Correct.
on your which is your starting quarterback.
Yeah, he has 2 rushing touchdowns, and he's the number 4 quarterback in fantasy. So, I don't. If you're trying to take a shot at me, it's not working.
I mean, it is working. That's just a stat. He has not. No one has thrown a touchdown. So I mean, Alex has Caleb starting. You have Jaden starting.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Well, rushing touchdowns are more than passing touchdowns too. So I like the pick for me, dude. Top 5 fantasy quarterback.
I like I like Schnack's team.
Yeah, he's
If
got
he,
a
he
very good team.
his fourth flex needs work because he could start really multiple people, but they could all just suck. So
Yeah, and he's holding on to the number 1 defense. I was looking today. I was like, who's the Vikings defense? I was like, oh, they're fucker, dude. God damn it. Of course he does. He's not even fucking using them.
well, you tried. Cooper Cup's out. You got some things you gotta do.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be all right. As long as Jane Daniels and Saquon can go for 20 a game, everyone else scores 10, I should get some wins. I'll probably go 8-6 and barely make the playoffs.
Who
Or I
you want?
won't.
Who next?
I got Alex or Nick versus Chris. Um, just shitter. Chris has not scored over 85 points yet this season.
And I
Yeah,
think Nick had a good week one.
yeah, he did. But both are 1-1 now.
He's dying on the Raven sword.
Yeah,
If you know,
Zay Flowers has the most volume of any wide receiver in the league. Saw that stat a couple days ago. So, that's a lock for him. His 2 top performers top performed, but not enough. And the rest of his team is a
oh
little
yeah,
iffy.
we talked about that last week. Who's left at 0 and 2? Let's see.
We have Guido, who's actually been putting up numbers, but he's just gotten unlucky. He's played the top scoring team back-to-back weeks.
So we got Guido, Jeb, and Scholze.
Yeah,
And Guido has 311 points scored against, which is
yeah,
brutal. I
yeah.
have
That's
133.
That's averaging like 100 and do the quick math, easy math. It's like 150 points on his opponent each week,
Brutal.
which is
And
fucking crazy.
he's scoring more than everyone,
Yeah, I know.
basically.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know about last or week 1 if he scored the second most points, but it was probably close. But yeah, anyway,
So
Nick and Chris shitter game. Chris pulls out the win. Not much going on there. And we're going to yours now. Your wide receivers popped off.
I mean, that has to happen or I lose.
Yeah,
That's all season.
it's the formula for winning in fantasy is 2 players go 20 plus, and then everyone else gets 10 points. That's how you win games.
Jake also, just, the whole team was out the morning
Yeah,
of Sunday.
yeah, I got a little unlucky there. But you're 2-0 with the least points scored, and Guido is 0-2 with the almost most points scored. So it can go either way, as you can tell.
And Olave or Justin Jefferson didn't play like a quarter and a half too, so
Could have been more.
could have been more.
And then Eric versus Guido, kind of already talked about this. Eric's team just absolutely went the fuck off. I think he had 4 people go over 25 points. 1, 2, 3, 3, and then a couple almost hit 20. I mean, more than a couple. Yeah, he just
Yeah.
went nuts. And if he would have started Jackson Smith, he would have had almost 200 points.
And then what last is, I mean, Schulze losing by decimals, like it seems like every year.
Yeah, it happens a lot. But on the other hand, when your defense scores your most points, you're probably going to lose the game. It's just how it goes. But yeah, that was brutal.
Taylor 2-0, solid team.
Yeah, Taylor and Schnack got good teams. Everyone else is middle of the pack, I think. I mean, Eric obviously now is showing that he's got a pretty good team. But
If
yeah. Oh, and
if
Jeb and
if
Alex too. We didn't do that game.
if Schulze had faith in Austin Eckler instead of that dog shit Brandon Ayuk, he won.
I don't think he was even thinking about putting Eckler in for Ayuk, but I mean,
I know. Well,
that
he
would have
started in
been.
week 1.
Yeah, but not in over Ayuk, right?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
No.
And then Alex pulls out a win. His team looked pretty good too. His Malik Neighbors went off. Devontae Adams went off. Achan went out. Off. Achan, whatever. Caleb Williams is ass, and he has Deshaun Watson on his bench, so he's gonna have some quarterback troubles all year.
Kyle Pitts, I was laughing in the chat all night. Kyle Pitts was in a 3-point stance. I'd say 90% of the game, blocking downfield. I just knew Alex was pissed. Every time I looked at him, every play, he's blocking a defensive end or linebacker.
Yeah, new coach, but not much has changed.
It's unbelievable.
Rough. Never trust Kyle Pitts.
Shout out to the late round running back who I really wanted, Brian Robinson. Absolute dog this year so far.
Yeah, he's top 5 in yards, I think.
Mm.
Nuts. All right, let's go to the waivers. Let's get into the waivers here.
Let's just get it off our chest. Jeb's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, he wasted. He shouldn't have spent that much on it. I like the players he picked up, but he spent way too much, dude.
80 on a white running back who used to be a fullback.
He looks good though.
I mean, he's gonna. Yeah, I mean, they're just gonna play power football with him. That's all they can do. He's not cutting. He's not juking
Score a
anybody.
bunch of touchdowns, I'm sure, in this span when Pacheco's out. But 80 is. I originally had 100 in for him when I first put it in, and then I was like, I don't need him that bad. I'll only do like 25% of my budget, so I knocked it down to like 50. And I wasn't expecting to get him, but I wasn't gonna spend. I started at 100, and then I watched some tape and shit, and I was like, he's not gonna get any passes, so I don't really need a running back. So I backed off.
He also dropped big on someone else who I wanted. I can't remember who. I'm trying to find it.
There's been so many transactions this week that I might have to go to the second page.
I think it is on the second page.
Yeah, no, it's not. These are just drops. All right.
It's not. He picked up 2 people.
It was Steele and Jawan Jennings.
I wanted Juwan Jennings.
Dante Foreman.
Oh no, I bid 35 on Deontay Foreman, I think, or maybe a little less than that.
He bid 30, so
Yeah,
you
so
probably did 25.
Yeah, 26.
There's a trade. There's a trade that happened this week. And you already
Oh,
know, every year I'm the first one who does it. And I'll do even more. Send me your trades. I'll do them. If they're
taking
not
anyone
absolutely insane.
taking anyone on the Panthers in a trade.
I look
I
at
don't
I
know.
look at people's needs and I send them what they need and I take a bench player from them. I did it with Taylor last year with Jaden Reed, and it helped me at the end of the season. Not enough, and he ended up winning, so it didn't really matter. But I traded him Kirk Cousins for Jaden Reed, and then Kirk Cousins got hurt for the season. All right, anyway, I don't know. This trade might mean nothing, might do nothing, but I'd rather have Kirk on my team than Hubbard ride my bench. Kirk eventually will do something. And if he doesn't, whatever. But yeah, 80 on Steele. 53 on Jawan Jennings, which I don't even think anyone probably put a waiver in for him.
I was aiming to, but I have too many wide receivers, so I didn't.
Yeah, I've had him on my team before when Debo gets injured, and he still does nothing, so I didn't even look at him. And then Kareem Hunt for 51 is also insane. He's on the practice squad. He's not on the active roster. And they signed somebody else at running back. I can't remember who it was, but they added him to the active roster immediately. So Kareem Hunt is on the practice squad on a fantasy team for $51, and Schulze just wasted 25% of his budget.
There we go.
Rough. That's rough. Oh man. All right, Taylor grabs Derek Carr. He's going off. Eric gets a defense. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. I picked up the Packers defense. Nothing crazy defense. Curtis Samuel was dropped. Didn't know that.
And Rico.
Could be spicy. Yeah, I saw Rico.
Yeah, I'm bidding on it.
Yeah, so am I. But I want to bid on it, but fucking Cup won't go to IR or out. So I don't want to get rid of anyone. So if that changes by tonight, which it won't, I'll bid on him, but I'm not gonna bid on him.
It'll ch it'll change tomorrow.
Yeah, it'll be tomorrow, and then I'll miss out on Rico, and Rico will take the starting position, and I'll fucking kick myself all year. Schnack got Jordan Whittington at 5:30 in the morning, right an hour after I would try to do it. But once again, Cup wasn't out, so I didn't do it. Hunter Henry had a good week. That's a nice pickup. P. Ryan is decent. You don't know what'll happen there. And I picked up Cam Akers for $0 today. Starting running back. 10
Yeah,
to 10 to 15 touches minimum. I'm gonna put him in my lineup this week and then probably drop him next week.
that's what's gonna happen.
Hopefully help me beat Taylor.
All right, on to the
Speaking of
games
me
this
beating
week.
Taylor, you like that segue?
Beating off Taylor?
No, beating Taylor.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yikes! All right, let's look at it. Oh, we'll pause for an ad.
Who's the sponsor?
Or no ad. There we go. It like popped up and then went away. Oh, I don't like this view. Box score. Alright, projection looks rough right now. But that's because they have Cam Akers at 0 for some reason. I'm not liking the matchup for sure. I'm still going to pick myself. Which is a bad
That's
move.
I'm going Taylor.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not fading 2-0 going against someone whose team is a little injury ridden right now.
Got a little injury, yeah. But I got Cam Akers, it's fine.
Shout out Drake London, to Taylor. Shout out. Hopefully he keeps that going. late score for you.
Yeah, I would say garbage time, but it wasn't. It
Nope.
was, it was the time. The time. This is a Khalil Shakir week, by the way. So, anything can happen here. Zamir
How
White
many?
against the worst run defense in the league. They're saying they want to give Zamir White 20 touches. That's what the coach said after the week 2. He said they want to give him 20, but they just haven't yet. Hoping it's this week.
We'll see.
Yeah, I'm not confident whatsoever, but I'm going with myself. All right, on to Chris versus Jake. What do you think?
Let me go to find it. Chris versus Jake.
Holy injuries, dude.
I can't roll with Jake again. Josh Jacobs is slightly hurt. Jaden Reed slightly hurt. Evan Ingram slightly hurt. Kenneth Walker. Yeah, there's just no point to bet against.
Yeah, Evan Ingram's not going to play. That's what they said today. They said day to day, and it's not this week. So, who's his backup that he used last week? Oh, Pat Fryermuth against a Chargers defense that's been really good. Yeah, Jake's team is in absolute shambles. Chris's team hasn't done shit though, so this is a little. And he's
Yeah, but
starting Demarcus Robinson.
Jake might put up another 65 points though.
I don't like Chris's team either though.
Who you got?
I'm taking Jake. And my reason is because Kyron Williams.
Yeah, and Dak and Ball.
Well, there's a stat when Cup is out, Kyron Williams averages 6 more fantasy points than his normal average. So that'll probably put him at like 24 this week. And honestly, 24 might be 50% of Chris's points. It's probably not. But
He's got Keenan Allen, who hasn't played two at all this year yet,
no, he
too.
might not
So
play this week either.
yeah, he might start really slow.
He didn't
But
practice today. Yeah, he's not playing.
yeah, I'm still going Gilroy.
Alright, then. Alright, we don't agree yet. This will be a fun week. Alright, I'm taking Guido here.
Let me find him.
What's Nick got? Oh, Addison might play. Nick can throw him in there. He's got Tyler Johnson too. I'm sure he'll shake his lineup up.
Yeah, I'm going Guido here.
Joe Mixon's not gonna play, so who can he put in? No one. He doesn't have. Oh, he has Justice Hill.
If Guido goes 0-3 and Nick's team just pops off,
That
that's
would
brutal.
be insane.
Brutal.
Justice Hill goes for like 20 points.
Do they have anyone playing today, Thursday?
Who is it? Jets?
Jets,
Patriots?
Pats. No.
No.
Well, that stinks for them, but Nico Collins has been balling, Robinson balling, Mason balling, Rashee Rice, dog. Yeah. So,
In a good
like,
way?
yeah.
Okay. Kittle's done well. Singletary's done well. Drum Ford took a little back step, but he's going against the Giants, so yeah.
Hammer Guido this week.
I'm hammering Guido minus 35. Sorry, Nick. You're not even gonna watch it. Oh, speaking of watching or not watching, we didn't have our top scorer reach out for the $5 award for the $5 footlong
Not a
challenge.
footlong award.
$5 footlong award. So this week, would you like to tell them what we're doing this week?
Yeah. Same thing, but it's raised to $3.50 each. Did we say that?
I thought it was $5 each.
Oh, even better.
$10.
No. Top scorer.
To the top scorer only if they reach out. and ask us for our money, which
Yes.
means the top scorer would have to watch this video, and we'll see what happens there. But
Yep.
anyway, I got Alex versus you here. It's a close projected matchup here. I'll let you
Yeah.
talk about it.
I don't. Caleb Williams is absolute dog shit. He's gonna ride him out because that's just how Alex is. Zach Moss doing all right. A Chain, if he's healthy, he's been popping off. So I think he's healthy. They're gonna run the absolute dog piss out of him because they're not gonna be able to throw the ball to Tyreek. Thankfully, that helps me. Kyle Pitts in the Atlanta won, so I don't know if they're gonna make a whole big change of getting Pitts the ball. Hopefully, so they don't force feed him. And then Neighbors and Dobbins have been popping, so I might bet against myself this game. I don't know. This is a tough one. Who do you got?
Hmm, I agree with everything you just said. Caleb Williams is the 31st fantasy quarterback out of 32, and he's somehow still in his lineup. But the rest of his team does look pretty good.
Right.
Um, and I haven't seen your team produce yet. Pittman hurts, dude. I have him in another league, and it hurts, dude.
They're not getting him the ball.
I know. I don't think they can. He's either
But
throwing it 60 yards or he's running it.
the Dalton Kincaid and Josh Allen combo has not panned out, I can say. But it's early.
This is Kincaid's week. Jacksonville is the number one defense against man coverage. So that means wide receiver is going to be covered, tight end, right down the middle on a linebacker. It's a
Oh,
Kincaid week this week for sure. Your running backs are just terrible. That's the only problem. If you had two running backs that got like guaranteed 12 points every week, you'd have the best team in the league.
it's early. I think once Caleb Williams starts playing well, they'll be able to run the ball more.
They can't
But
they can't block.
yeah, that's true. That's very true.
There's no blocking.
I'm gonna go with myself.
I'm going to take if you were going to take Alex, I was going to take you, but now that you're going with yourself, I'm going to take Alex
This
cuz
could be a big stretch of
this could shake things up in the win-loss category this year for our picks.
Do we have one
Uh
more?
Two more. I got Schnack versus Eric up right now. Maximum. I think that's how he says it.
Schnack starting 3-0 maybe? Is this Eric's downfall week?
This will be a good game. I mean, Brock Bowers against the Panthers is spicy. Brock Bowers has the most fantasy points of a rookie tight end of all time, and that includes
Oh,
Sam Laporta from last year. Sam Laporta through 2 weeks had like 11 catches and 120 yards, and Bowers has like 17 for 150. Once
also
once the touchdowns come, that dude is tight end. I mean, he's tight end two with not a single touchdown right now.
Alvin Kamara against that Philly D line.
I haven't seen the Philly D line be good this year.
That's what I'm saying. He's gonna eat them up.
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Bijan ran all over him.
Mhm.
Ramondre
Eh,
tonight, I think he gets 40 yards, maybe a touchdown, maybe give him 10 points.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy. Marvin Harrison, he's starting Jackson Smith this week. Dude, he's got a squad. Fuck, Eric has a good team. But so does Schnack, dude. I don't know.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Schnack here. It's Derrick Henry against the dog shit Cowboys defense.
Yeah, he's got Cooper, which is awful. So I think like that they're very similar, but I think that one spot on Schnack's team is gonna make me pick Eric.
All right.
This will be crazy. Wait, only one game we've agreed on. And last but not least, or maybe it is the least, it's two 0-2 teams going against each other. One's in 11th and one is in dead last. But Schulze has the edge, according to ESPN.
My lord. Schulze's running back situation.
Yeah, you draft one running back all draft, and then you're like, oh fuck, let me draft Eckler, and then your one running back you drafted goes to IR in week 3.
Who was balling.
Yeah, he was going nuts.
You could pick your pick here first.
God, both these teams, man. No AJ Brown probably, so Devontae Smith will do well. Mike Evans has been quiet.
And not like Guido has the best 0-2 team probably we've ever seen.
Oh yeah.
So these are not.
Somebody's got to win this one.
Who you got?
I like Schulze. I'm going
I'll
Schulze.
I'll take Jeb.
Alright. Schulze, dude. I'm going Schulze. I gave him my Chuba Hubbard. Hope it works out for him against the Raiders. They got a new quarterback. Maybe they'll have some sort of offense going. Who fucking knows? Did you see the clip of Bryce Young having to jump to throw over his lineman? He did it like 7 times last game. He had little jump step and throw. He needs to learn from Drew Brees, man. Keep that shit high.
That. Speaking of Drew Brees, lock of the week, Saints money line against the Eagles.
Oh yeah?
Minus 152.
My lock of the week is Zamir White over rushing.
You need that also, though.
I need it, and it should happen. I don't even know what the line is. I don't even know how many yards it is, but it's going to be over.
What was the number you put?
I don't know. I just said over rushing. I have no idea what it is.
Over.
We can check. I'll check right now.
I'm pulling it up right now.
Yeah, Jeb starting Juwan.
Oh, they don't have rushing on there yet.
What?
Just passing.
Why?
I don't know.
Well, whatever it is, I'm taking the over. Yeah, the fuck? That's weird.
He's minus 120 to score a touchdown.
Vegas knows, man. He's going to be getting the ball. What's Madison?
To score Tud?
Yeah.
230.
Zamir White's day, man.
All right, I think that's it.
All right, dude. Anything else?
No, let's start 3-0.
I don't know how we be doing this shit, but every single video is like just before 30 minutes or right at it. We kind of cook at the 30-minute videos.
Perfect timing. All right, boys. Good luck,
everyone. Who's gonna be in last? Schulze or Jeb? Who? No one know. Who's gonna be in first? Is it gonna be Schnack? There's 3 people, right?
Me, Taylor, Schnack.
Yeah. Who knows? Well, it won't be you even if you win, unless the other 2 lose, just because of points. Right. But
yeah.
I gotta beat Taylor for you. How about that? Should have picked me.
Later.
All right, bye guys. Peace.